Hello everybody and a very warm welcome back to Leighton Junction. This is just a very quick mini update type thing. Just giving you the state of play over the last day or two. As you can see in the background, I've managed to get the suspension bridges in place. I'm quite happy with them. They're all painted up and in situ sort of thing. I've got the risers in place. They're not glued down yet, but I'm going to do that tonight. They're all sprayed up now and I'm quite pleased with them bridges. In fairness, I didn't do a video of putting them together because it was literally, a 10-year-old could do it. It takes about 10 minutes. So anyway, I've just given the pillars a spray with grey primer, painted the actual suspension arms bright red, and yeah, it doesn't look too bad at all. Actually looks quite good once I get the lake underneath. Hopefully should look spot on. I wasn't too sure, I have to admit, with the paper transfers that you got with it. So I was going to cut bits of brickwork out and put it in, glue it on, faff on. But then I thought, well, I'll try them first, see what they look like. And I have to be honest, they don't look too bad. They're not bad at all. So I'm just going to leave as is. As I say, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I'm quite happy with them, so I'm just going to leave that as they are. As you can see in the background, I do now have an engine on. I've got a very small, limited sort of little test track. Bus wires are installed, and so at least I can run a little engine back and forward. It was, I think I hadn't run any engines for 6 weeks. I was just getting a bit sort of, I was getting withdrawal symptoms, to be honest. I hadn't heard an engine running. So it was just nice to test, make sure that put the droppers in the right place and everything worked. I was advised when I would come to do the wiring, because on the previous level it was a continuous, I just joined the whole lot together, which is probably not the best way to do it. The lad I buy most of my stuff off, I've been going there for years and years. He said, bring it into shot. He's going to use this, which is normal, just galvanised steel wire. It's the stuff you use for gardens, for your runner beans and all this malarkey, sunflowers and what have you. Then you put them up the trestle. And he says you get a better connectivity, I believe he said, and it's easier to install than the thin fluffy wire. So I've tried that, and I know it might raise a few eyebrows, I have to say it, but it's worked pretty well. I'll say it was easier to install because it's stiff, it's easy to work with, and yeah, it's worked absolutely fine. You can obviously keep them separate, far apart, because obviously you don't want them touching because they don't have any plastic coating on them, but Dave at the shop recommended this because he has a much bigger layout than this even, and he says you get a much better contact and it keeps the contact more consistent. So I've just got the other drop wires in, solder them up because they're just on hand tight at the moment, but it's proof of concept, it works. So yes, I'm quite happy with that. I've got the base boards for the back end now, I've got them cut ready, so we'll start installing them over the bank holiday. I'm hoping over the bank holiday to have the two back lines installed once I glue the risers down tonight, leave them overnight, put the cork down, and then hopefully I can get the two outer lines in. I'm using a mixture of normal track and the flexi, so it shouldn't take too long, and that's it up to now. That's where we are. And I do have the wall lights are now wired into the remote control socket, so you get one of these, which is like one of these little TV remote type things, and it means now I can switch the lights on and off without having to bend and faff on underneath. As I said, it's all about ease of use and making things more comfortable. So that's a good thing for me. It means I don't have to bend as much. 4 new wall lights, 2 either side, and it'll give me a lot of extra lighting when I come to do the filming. So we will switch this engine on and we'll give it a little quick run round, and this is the first little run of the new layout. In fairness, not much to show, but it's something, isn't it? So I will leave it at that, and I will sign off. And a very big thank you to everybody for your support, and the next update, in fairness, won't be until probably next week. I'm back to work Tuesday, and as I say, I can't really get much done only at weekends, but we'll see how we get on. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Cheers now, bye bye.